Okay, so apparently I was exposed. Let's see if I was indeed exposed. What does that even mean anymore?
His stream setup is immaculate.
Thank
The
you.
rest of the place looks like hoarders. It looks like hoarders, bro. It is filthy. Filthy. I'm sorry. It's like there's boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of like
There's a lot of
free
boxes.
shit and anime shit and
Anime shit. At least it's anime shit, you know?
so yeah, I mean his stream setup is immaculate.
Shout out to the 93%, the Twitter account. They're a Sea Dog fan account. They're very sweet. They constantly post things. I sometimes get notified from them. They're very sweet. But thanks for keeping up with everything. I didn't see this clip, so this was fun. Thank you. I got exposed.
His stream setup is immaculate.
Let's keep that soundbite. Let's cut off the clip. Let's not use the rest. My stream setup is immaculate. That's all that matters, man.
The place looks like hoarders.
Okay, we can cut that part out. Editors, do your thing.
His stream setup is immaculate. His stream setup is immaculate. It looks like hoarders, bro. It is filthy.
Is it a crime to enjoy free shit and anime figures? Is it a crime? Is it a crime to enjoy free shit and anime figures? Your Honor, please. Nah, if you guys genuinely, if you saw my living room, I'm not going to show you right now. I'll show you when I move, because that is something I'm doing soon. I will show you guys when I'm moving. It's a disaster, bro. It is. I literally cannot access parts of my living room. I have so many boxes of things. It's just, and like, you know, I'll move over here, and there's a box there, and the box is like an $800 anime figure, and I'm like, oh, oops, sorry. It's ridiculous. It's because I get all this stuff for videos. And then there's a cinnamon roll corner. I'm not kidding. I have a cinnamon roll corner. And that is all the cinnamon roll stuff that gets shipped to Mouse that I eventually get around to. But there's a cinnamon roll corner. And it's like 1/4 of my living room is taken up by cinnamon rolls. Because I can't ship them right now. Because America's like, no, we don't let packages from Japan.
You don't want
the good and the bad.
Cardboard cutouts from your collab cafe when it's over to clutter your home.
No, I want the cardboard cutouts. I want the cardboard cutouts. I want them in my stream background. Connor is trying to get me to join the Marvel Rivals tournament so I humiliate myself. No. I want you to join the Marvel Rivals tournament because you're really cool, Buff, and everyone would love to see you in it. Everyone would love to see you in it. That's going to be exciting, though. But we need a balance, because right now we have a lot of people who've applied who are very, very good at the game, and we want it to be fun. So we're trying to make sure the teams are a bit more balanced and friendly. At least that's what I want. I gotta talk to the rest of the team and whatnot. And Buff is debuffed in the game, so it would be great to have you in. Is Pete joining? No, it's NA only and VTubers only. So it's, if it was me, I wouldn't be allowed to join. but I'm helping run it, so it's different. Pete's not a VTuber question mark? No. Can Booby join? Yeah, so I'm planning to host and play. I'm gonna commentate my own match while I'm in it. Meat tuber. Okay, I don't like the word meat tuber. That has weird connotations to it. You're Booby? No. I just pretend. I pretend I'm Booby. I pretend, obviously. You know, I cosplay. I cosplay. I could pilot the skin suit. Booby really pissing me off these days. Yeah, me too, man. Son of a bitch thinks he's it. And he is. But, you know, I mean, it doesn't mean you can think it. That's social humility. But I remember trying to use the Steam link.
What her favorite car to drive? She said it was a Porsche, and you told her not to buy because she wouldn't be able to drive it. So what is or would be your favorite car to drive or have?
I told Mouse, I was like, you should buy a fancy car when you are able to drive.
Okay, I'm not really like a car person. Like, you know how people, they're like, oh yeah, I want to get a Ferrari, I want to get a Lamborghini, I want to get this, I want to get that. I don't really like Lamborghinis, and I don't really care about Ferraris or any of that shit before. I don't know much about cars. I do like Skylines. However, I always wanted a Porsche. I've always wanted a Porsche. I've always wanted a Porsche. If I could ever get myself one, I'd get myself a Porsche. That was like my cool. If I'm ever like trying to go and buy a Porsche, cause it's a lot of money. And I don't even drive. I don't fucking drive, bro. One, I don't drive. Two, that's a lot of money. And three, Connor. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Connor yelled at me because Connor was like, "Do not waste money on car. It depreciates in value." He's like, "You're not even gonna drive it." Well, because I was telling him, I was like, what if one day I want to drive? And he was like, "Are you gonna drive it?" And I'm like, I just can't see myself driving a car. I was like, I'll probably have somebody else driving me. And then I was like, he was like, "Well, what car would you like to get?" I'm like, "I always wanted to get a Porsche." And he's like, "Do not get that. That is a waste of money. It depreciates in value."
Do you know the best way to get a Lamborghini? Knowledge.
I don't want to get a Lamborghini.
Because depreciation on cars is crazy. The moment that car, you buy that, it is like worth a half the cost. So I'm like, why don't you get a car like when you're about to start driving, you get a sick new Porsche or the Porsche of that year. You know, I feel like I wasn't being crazy. I wasn't saying don't follow your dreams. You know, don't. I was like, the depreciation on this car is real. It's like what if you buy a Porsche and you can't drive it for 5 years? You'd be kicking yourself. You'd be like, why don't I wait for the new brand new Porsche? You know. Unless you're getting like a classic car, then I think it's timeless. You know, if it's like a very popular classic car, or you know, sure, go for it. But if you're trying to get like a new Porsche, bro, the software will be out of date and the car will be bricked in 5 years. It'll be like you can't drive it, you know? So I was like, you should wait for a car that you really want. Because cars are from what I've seen from cars right now, they're also in like super weird places with software. And I feel like I'm hoping things get better and they get cool, because I like cars. Cars are cool. But it seems like all new modern cars have really shitty software and interfaces and all that stuff. So we'll see. Get a drifting car? Dude. If I ever like do retire from streaming or whatever, the first thing I want to do is I want to go and get a car for drifting and just fucking do that on weekends. That'd be so hype. That would be so hype. Because you can just keep it in the garages at like the tracks. I would just be there every weekend, just fucking shredding cars.